8,000 years ago, at the dawn of the Neolithic era, humanity experienced one of its most dramatic and enigmatic hardships. 16 out of every 17 men died without producing any offspring. Studies looked for catastrophes, epoch changes, and societal shifts in power. What they unveiled is a story about warfare, wealth, and a pivotal moment in human history. When you look at a person's genetic data, you can find two things: the Y chromosome, present only in males, and mitochondrial DNA from the powerhouse of the cell, inherited exclusively from females. Take different DNA samples from thousands of years ago and count how many variants of Y chromosomes and mitochondrial DNA there have been over time. This is the clue. There's a big dip right here, a 17-fold reduction, something targeted exclusively males, and it looks catastrophic. But it couldn't be a natural catastrophe, as nature never managed to be quite so sexist, and no disease even ever came close to being so one-sided. Humans are great at discrimination. And the extinction happened right at the start of the Neolithic era, when we moved from hunter-gatherer societies to agricultural, settlement-based ways of living. But the dip seems to end right when the first settlements began to truly flourish. Wait, maybe the problem wasn't the new way of life, but the unstable period of transition that came right before it. Something like, we started society, and we quickly went from just agriculture to a plethora of jobs. I love punching dirt for agriculture. Anyways, we need to track how much everyone contributes to society and what share of the crops they're owed. We need an abstract representation of power.
We need money!
Yes, you do, Dutch Vanderlind. Thank you. But this might have been the cause of the whole disaster. What if wealth became so unequally distributed that most people couldn't even afford to have children? This was disproven, as we know that, listen, Bingo Bongo the Limp, you're a great leader and all, but if you get too greedy, we're going to put you to sleep and lay a 6-foot dirt blanket on you. Another dead end. But then, the real answer appeared. Researchers wrote a program simulating the behavior of clans competing for resources and occasionally waging war on each other. The simulation could be set to use patrilineal kin groups. Groups in which every single male descends from a common shared male ancestor. This way, they all have the same Y chromosome. More or less. With this setting, when a clan lost a war, it would be killed off and its Y chromosome would disappear along with it. This explained the dip. But the female heritage remained unchanged because we know that whenever a group won against another group, they would assimilate all the females into their own group. They would only slaughter males. We have always been amazing at discrimination. One of the most fascinating aspects of this 1,500 years long reshaping of the human genome is that previous evolutionary events were caused by climate change, disease, or some other natural catastrophe. But here, the human desire to have more, to risk one's life for the sole purpose of accumulating wealth, caused the biggest one-sided pruning of the human genome of our entire existence. Speaking of pruning, I'd like to buy some prunes, so maybe check out my Patreon. And also maybe do the whole subscribe and ring the bell and leave a comment. Please leave the lamest joke comment you can think of, please. And maybe like the video if you feel like it. And if I never see you again, I wish you a good life.